Alright, we'll give the mage thing another shot. Warrior, please? No, I did warrior before. It was not fun. Warrior in this meta is okay, Kel'Thuzad seems like it needs some synergies to really work. Uh-huh. Belinda's just bad. Because you need giant spells. And you can't have small spells, and we can't do that. Light Master, I think, is also bad. Because you always have to select the first one. I mean, it's not terrible. But I think Kel'Thuzad is probably better. What do you guys think? Kel'Thuzad or Flight Master? Just believe in Kel'Thuzad? Like, look. If you even summon one skeleton, it's about as good as a Flight Master Dungar. Right? About as good. So, you also, like, never have anything that gives you just one skeleton, right? Everything gives you, like, 2 skeletons at least. So you really just have to synergize this with one card that you played before. That's not that hard. Because you're going to take any cards that generate the skeletons anyway, right? Because you have the location, auto-pick, Deathborn, auto-pick, Code Case, pretty much auto-pick. We'll believe. We'll believe. We'll believe in the Kel'Thuzad. Okay. Baba Naga's a card. Location. Okay, not a location. You can also generate spells, right? Because this just has to be played. So generating spells is also good. Oh, how's Lady Nazir? I've never played with Lady Nazjar. Like, Baron Geddon does not do enough. Like, I'll take a Mankirk over a Baron Geddon. She's Alright, should I just take a Mankirk here? Like, it's a totally nice fighter tank with a bonus. I don't know, maybe I'm shortchanging Baron Geddon. No, it's just a little too much mana. A little too much mana. Jasmine Cool wants the Naga? The Lady Nazjar? If someone's saying it's not that good, its win rate is fine. Its win rate's the same as Mankirk. We don't have any spells yet. Let me go look it up. Let me look at what its forms are even. I just really have not played with this card at all. Okay, so its forms are... Reduce the cost of spells in your hand by 1. That is awful. Deal 5 damage to an enemy minion and 2 to adjacent minions. That is amazing. What is that? Fire spell, I'm guessing? Yeah, okay. Arcane is the dumb one. And gain 8 armor is the frost one. Oh no, this is not good. I actually need fire spells. There's not that many fire spells. I don't have them yet. I am not doing that. I would much rather risk it with the Mankirk. Like, you really do need fire spells for this. Well, I do not have fire spells yet, and there's not that many fire spells. Okay, Siphon Mana is fine, I guess. I just don't take dinner performers. Okay, and Corporal. That's a card. The other ones aren't really. Is Blizzard okay? Blizzard is such like an old school card that now it's like not even fair. I think it's like understated. But my other option's a Croc. Like, Blizzard's still better than a Croc, right? Yeah, it's still better than a Croc. Oh, nice. Snowman. Easy Snowman. Cold Case. Alright, we got one synergy. Let's get the location, or Deathborn. This is the least good of the two. I mean, of the 3. Okay. Mad Disc Bomber. Battlegrounds Battlemaster. I think it's a Battlegrounds Battlemaster. We already have an 8-drop. We'll go with the Battlegrounds Battlemaster. Told you I believed. Okay, one card does not a synergy make, alright? And you need at least 2 for this card to be, like, okay. Oh, Frozen Touch. Yeah. So we got a decent amount of... Oh, so we have 1 Frost Spell, 1 Arcane Spell, 1 Frost Spell, 1 Frost Spell. We have 4 Frost Spells and 1 Arcane Spell. Oh, there we go! Deathborn! Now we're good. So now Kel'Thuzad is already... It is already as good as that 3-drop we passed up as our other legendary choice. And if we can just get one more in the next, like, 19 cards, then it'll be better. But it's already matched it. This is all crap. By the way, this deck is not good, in case you guys are curious. Or at least it's not good yet. There's, like, nothing really happening with it. And it doesn't have very powerful cards. Like, remember, Kel'Thuzad does not become a powerful card. Well, maybe with Deathborn combo. But Kel'Thuzad is just kind of like, we're trying to make it not a crappy card. We'll take an Ice Hoof. We got lots of Frost Spells. Okay, says, hello, I'm new here. Is this always arena time on this stream? It used to be. Today's the last day until the next expansion comes out. We're doing Diablo 4 next Friday night. And we're canceling the 2 Fridays after that. And then after that, we're going to be doing Arena every night again. Because we're getting to the end of a whole cycle. So, normally, this is Friday night is Arena night, and Sunday is a podcast, maybe some Diablo Immortal, and then Arena. But we're getting to a weird part of our schedule. Deathborn is kind of a win condition standalone in some games, though. That's true. That's true. I will take a life sentence. I will take more Frostweeds. Okay, you know what? This deck got better. Do I do a Cone of Cold? Or do I do a Direwolf Commander? I think I do a Direwolf Commander. Cone of Cold is very thematic to what we're doing, but Direwolf Commander is a better card. What do you guys think? Do you want themes? I don't want a Shooting Star. That's just too... That dilutes us and we don't need it. It's a fine card. It's just not for our... You actually need 3-drops? Well, Frostwolf Dungeoneer is playable as a 3-drop. It's not going to tempo out or anything, but this deck is not tempo-y. Outside of Battleground, it's Battlemaster. We have 2 4-drops. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 3-drops that are not, like, totally functional as 3-drops, and we have 1 2-drop. So we are going to need some 2s. We could keep freezing stuff, right? Like, repeatedly, maybe. But what are we doing with that? What are we doing with that? You know what? Let's believe. I chose to believe. We have 1 hard removal, so I don't need a Polymorph Jellyfish super desperately. Amplified Snow Flurry is a higher win rate card, and freezes like we want things to. Arcane Worm is about the same win rate, but we really need 2s anyway, so we're going to take that. Don't need Siphon Mana. Is this Explosive Runes? Like, Explosive Runes is not terrible. Okay, Death's Head Cultist is not terrible. This is a surprisingly high win rate. The same as Siphon Mana. So Siphon Mana could be good. We have a ton of spells. We have 10 spells in this deck already. We have 10 spells already. Siphon Mana will be the 11th spell out of 18 cards. We'll take a Death's Head Cultist. Because our spells could get lower mana, but they don't really, like... They're not tempo-y spells. It's not like we have fire. Like, Siphon Mana really doesn't work as well with Frost. I'm not taking a Volatile Skeleton. It is the 2-drop. It is the skeleton. It does synergize. But I am going to take either a Tower Sergeant or a Gangplank. Probably the Gangplank. I don't think I'm that desperate for 4-drops right now. Clumsy Courier is not that good. I think it's Beaming Sidekick. We have no 1-mana cards yet. Okay, Conjurer or a Space Rock? Space Rock is really very well designed. I'm going to take the Conjurer because it could generate Deathborns and stuff. Do I really need to make more spells? Yes. This whole deck is it's a Frost deck. I need more card advantage. Deepwater Evoker, draw a spell. That seems like it's going to be the winner here over Fire Sale. It's also a 4-drop, kind of, right? Like a non-tempo 4-drop. After you cast a Frost spell, summon a 1/1 elemental that freezes. Yeah, that's good. I'll take that. I'll take a Rhyme Tongue. Not a Shooting Star. We've been over this. Twin Fin's fine, but I'll take a Rhyme Tongue. We have a lot of Frost spells. Okay. Umbral Geist. That is a totally okay card to take in a deck in this meta. It is a 2 that I can put down, which is only our third 2. Ooh, yes. Okay, so we don't need 3, so we don't need the Embalmer. I guess it's the Corporal. This is really not a Corporal deck at all, but I don't need a 3. So, Fire Sale's tradable though? Yeah, so what? Okay, we are not taking a Cone of Cold here. We took a Cone of Cold when it was like a little close. I'm not giving up a Reef Walker for a Cone of Cold. I'm not giving up a Life Sentence for a Cone of Cold. So here's the question. A Life Sentence or a Reef Walker? I don't think I need a Reef Walker. I think a Life Sentence is fine. I only have 1 hard removal, which is Life Sentence. I could take another one. We're kind of getting down to it. I kind of want a 2-drop. I think it could be Tuskar Trawler. We have 4 more picks. 3 more picks after this. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 things to do on turn 2. I would like to have 6 if possible. At least 5. First Flame is definitely the better card. Yeah, I'll take a Tuskar. You got this deck. You may not need to like tempo out, but you need to always be playing stuff. First Flame helps you like not die too, though. We have no synergies for Dredge, and we probably won't have any. Knowing what cards at the bottom of your deck allows you to plan better. Yeah, but Grimly, you're taking 1 out anyway, so you only know 2 cards at the bottom of your deck. And they're like less good ones because you've taken the good one. So I don't think it helps you plan that much. You do sometimes get the thing, right? Like, if you see, like, 3 really good cards, you're like, oh, I'm never going to take them then. I'll take a Tuskar Trawler. First Flame helps you survive. Yeah, but so does a 2-drop. Like, our problem is we don't even have enough 2-drops. I'll take the Trawler. Second Frozen Touch. Is it a second Frozen Touch? Like, I know Frozen Touch is OP, but we kind of don't have minions. Like, I'm seriously considering the Ice Revenant. No, we do need Frozen Touch. It's another ice spell. We won't get that much value out of the Frozen Touches, but they're kind of just too good. Razormane is fine. Talented Arcanist is fine for this deck. There is nothing wrong with Talented Arcanist for this deck. Like, you can do that with a Deathborn, you can do it with a Blizzard, with a Cone of Cold. We need 5 drops? No. We have 2 kind of 5 drops. I think this one is a 5 drop. And Ethereal Conjure is kind of a 5 drop. We really don't need more than that. There is 1 card here and it's the 5? Well, no. Talented Arcanist win rate is almost as high as Razormane Raider. And that's just in any old deck. We have a deck that's kind of good for Talented Arcanist. It's not the best, but it's better than your average Mage deck for Talented Arcanist. Like, Talented Arcanist is an okay card if you're using it with a single target spell. Right? You get 2 extra damage for 2 mana, and then you get a 1/3 for using a card. Like, that's fine. Nothing special, but it's fine. But then we have 3 cards that actually synergize with it and make it really good. On the downside, it has to be a combo card. It's not a 2. Gotta play it later, and we don't have 1 mana cards. I'll take the Arcanist. You have enough synergy, not enough actual minions to fight board later. Yeah. I mean, you don't have enough minions, period. They're each 1 minion, right? I'll go with the Talented Arcanist. Okay, so it's Arcane Bolt or Acolyte of Pain. I think it's an easy Arcane Bolt. Not Acolyte of Pain. We can't afford to go slower. This deck's already slow enough. Okay. So, 2-drop wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm very happy I took all of these. This is the bare minimum number of 2-drops we can have, especially because we have no real 1-drops. For 3s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. We have 4 if you don't count the Frostweave Dungeoneers. All fine. Yeah, I mean, this is not a very good deck. We have 2 life sentences. We have 1 Deathborn. Kind of it. We have a build a snowman. Like, build a snowman was originally why we made the deck go later, right? Like, we had a Kel'Thuzad, we had to build the snowman, and so we will try to go like a bit bigger. But in the end, and it's 2 Frozen Touches. It's just kind of. I don't trust that the deck is actually big enough to beat big decks, and it's certainly not fast enough to beat any deck. So, we'll see if we can stop the more aggressive decks, which we also might not be able to. Like, I don't know. I don't think this ended up being a good deck at all. I think if we drafted more cohesively, we could have made it a better deck, but it was never going to be a good deck, much less a great deck. Like, it had a chance to be an average deck, maybe, and we ended up drafting it in a way that, like, was a little optimistic, and it was a below-average deck. I'm just gonna keep these. Like, I feel like the Frostweave Dungeoneers are pretty good. Well, less good now with 2 Frost Spells drawn. 3 Frost Spells drawn. How many Frost Spells do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6.
Where you followed.
7. I have 7. So there's not 4 of these in the deck.
The wails of these cowards.
Nice.
Faster, you keelhaul finger!
Next turn, we use the Frozen Touch. We ping down the 3/4. Oh, come on.
Shiva.
So that worked out real well. We can Gangplank to set up the Deathborn.
Armament upgrade complete.
Kidnap. Could be a nothing. You get a spider. What does this do? Oh, gain 4 armor and draw a card? Well, shit.
What to do? What to do?
He will simply not have a weapon. That feels very gambly.
I wonder.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Want the plague? Gladly.
Let's see if he drew a card. Because even if he has a weapon, right, he has to swing it, and then it swings to my face. So, he gets a card, but he loses a charge of a weapon, right, for just face damage. It's not like the end of the world. So that's why I didn't see the need to remove it. He allowed himself to get frozen earlier, which made me think he doesn't have that many, if any, weapons. Grimly. I had 2 things that froze stuff on the board. He didn't allow himself to get frozen. There was no way he had a choice but to be frozen one way or the other. And he did it in a way in which it killed off my things that freeze him.
I must choose.
Faster, you keelhauled finger!
The streets are not safe.
I go so far.
Time runs out on me.
Wasn't a weapon. I'll keep this thing around. That's a weapon.
Let's give him a wolf's welcome.
That's a weapon.
The wails of these caverns chill.
Turning tides! Let's return!
Baba Naga, uh-huh. And now I got my Cold Case, I got my Deathborn, I got my Kel'Thuzad. We are making some combos. I do only have 20 health. Which is kind of scary. Wait, really? Really? I mean, I can't do anything about that. That's not something you do stuff about.
You want it? I got it.
Siphon mana.
Runs out on me.
Is it the Siphon mana? Okay. Let's go. We have 18 health. We have to respect that that's a thing. Like, don't think of that as a life sentence, right? Think of that as a 4 mana card that dealt 5 damage. Like, it's fine. Have another life sentence.
A dark deed to defy death.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
Like, seriously? Just do the combo we have in hand. It's gonna be so cool. I'm trying.
That was an error. I must choose.
I'll withstand it all.
Seriously?
A cold, unforgiving struggle.
Time runs out on me.
Okay, so we can Frozen Touch, Arcane Arcanist, Deathborn. Okay, no, he is not. Okay, great.
Time runs out on me.
Astonishing. I lead from the astonishing.
Might or magic, I'll withstand it all.
Why do people keep wanting to touch face? Like, having a 9/9 out there is so much more important than touching face. Like, if you don't touch face, you end up losing one boosted hero power for the hunter in the course of the game. That's all you lose. Not like a free one, just like the ability to do an extra hunter hero power against a warrior, no less. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Judge! Thanks for the raid. Got goat, got goat. Well, now we lose. Such is life. This is why this deck is too slow.
What to do? What to do?
There's Death's Hand Cultist, but I can... Oh, I gain armor equal to its cost, actually. I could do this.
No waves can sink the ship.
So, you know.
Time runs out on me.
You can't have one damage.
Well played.
Oh no, he has 5 damage. Like, the deck is just too slow. We have a couple of taunts, not even a lot of taunts. But if we don't draw our taunts, we can't do anything about that. But you see how that, like, he loses the game if he doesn't win that 1 in 5 roll, right? Like, he rolled 1 in 5 on his brawl. If he did anything else besides that 1 in 5, he loses that game. Like, that was the game changer. The snowman got you killed. Radiology, if that's what you took from that game, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about that. You're gonna be losing a lot of games if that's what you took from the game, that the snowman was the play that got you killed. Like, yes, technically, the snowman did let him deal 8 more damage than he was supposed to. But, keep in mind, 1, he had 3 charges of that weapon. 3 charges of that weapon. We were dead regardless of snowman, regardless of his charge or no charge. And his charge used up 8 mana. That would have just been stuff on the board that we would have to deal with. So, even if we knew he had that card in his hand, the snowman was still the right play. If you touch face and Kel'Thuzad that turn, we were kind of vibing. If we touch face and then Kel'Thuzaded on the snowman turn, he would actually be able to kill Kel'Thuzad and get 8 damage anyway and still have that thing on the board. And that thing would be boosted because he still had his weapon. So, it would be an even worse situation, except that you would have gotten to play Kel'Thuzad and he would have been lower on health.
Sliver forth, my brethren.
I mean, fine.
Push them back.
You can't do anything there. The Dead Sand Cultist is 2-0.
Can't go round, gotta go through.
Okay, that's fine. We actually want to be pinging here anyway.
The wails of these caverns chill.
Want the plague? Gladly.
So, I want to give him nothing to hit. Can't really do that.
No waves can sink this ship.
Alright. About as good as it gets. We start charging up our Frozen Touch. Whoa. Why did it do stuff on my side? Okay.
Let's see, what do I take?
What to do? What to do? Time runs out on me.
I don't actually have a good move to do. Just in case he does something, I want that as low as possible. Okay. That seems good. That seems good. On the bright side, our Deathborn and our Cold Case are both not at the very bottom of our deck. We'll get to it eventually. Yeah, okay. I guess I could have pinged his face. Used the 6-2 to hit. We're missing one face damage.
Spoiler Zone.
Strike! Then strike harder!
You are something else.
Oh, Kilothu's are so useless. So, Deathborn wins the game. Such a terribly designed card. Like, not that his play was good. He was kind of asking for something.
Versus Gul'dan.
Like, why would you spend... Like, that is such an insanely good card, right?
Knowledge is power.
And he just, like, played it without using any of the rush. So, that was kind of on him. So I can Corporal and use the Fire Blast on the same turn, which saves the Corporal for a turn.
Not shady.
Okay. I can just...
No problem. From the front.
Just like gave that to me. He knows I have a ping.
Me not shady.
Push them back.
Is this what we're doing?
No waves can sink this ship!
Push them back.
I don't really know what we're doing. He can't, like, blow everything up. That was a 4-mana turn. I was gonna play a 4-drop of some sort. Okay, so he's setting something up. I'm guessing he's gonna blow everything away, but I don't really care. I'll just conjure.
You want it? I got it.
Like, what could he do with 6 mana? Shattering Blast is actually... it's a Warlock, so I'm gonna do Mass Polymorph. But Shattering Blast it works with 2 of my spells.
Push them back.
Steady the sail!
Uh-huh. That's a Soul Rend.
With me, friend.
Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
No snitching.
Okay. So, 8 plus 3 is 11. Oh, it's not 3! Okay, 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 3.
I bet you can.
You are something else.
GG. You just did nothing for like 3 turns. Like, you're gonna die if you do nothing for 3 turns. We weren't even fast, we were slow. And then the worst part is this last turn, he didn't even, like, taunt. Much less, like, heal or something. He did nothing. He had a bunch of tempo, and some of that was even backwards.
Jaina versus Illyria.
Tremble before the might of the elves.
Knowledge is power.
Okay.
Let's see, what do I take?
Okay, all of these are bad, but at least now I get my 3-drop. Really? He's considering just hero powering over quick-shotting? Alright, man, Kirk. Let's go! So it's probably zombies.
Here, Ravi, Ravi, Ravi.
Which means I can't play Conjure. Kinda sucks.
All ends with death.
Oh, it is not zombies. He got me.
Bring me their tusks.
Oh, he got me. That secret did something. Not just the synergy with the +1, but also made me really anti-tempo for a turn. Why wouldn't you just take it? He had a trade where he lives. Like, his 5/4 had a trade where it lives. Oh, he's just going face. I see, I said, not seeing at all. Maybe it's like a snake trap. I mean, I don't really have a way to deal with a snake trap.
I wonder.
The wails of these caverns chill me.
Time runs out on me.
So it's a snake trap, as I predicted.
You want it? I got it.
Me not shade.
I spy with my
Uh-huh. I feel like I got him. He did not have good cards.
Masterful, I concede.
He did not have good cards. And he considered, by the way, he didn't play slowly. He played about as fast as he could. But he considered playing it even slower. I don't know what his deck was supposed to do. But that was pretty bad. Like, at one point, he decided to not take the good trade on the board. And instead, to try to set up his snake trap. I don't know what he would have done if we triggered his snake trap. But after he did that, and we got a read on the snake trap and didn't trigger it, it was 100% over.
Versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
Knowledge is power.
Perfect. I didn't want to throw away that 3 because I needed the 2-2, and the build of snowman's like a backup 3.
Can't stop this snowstorm.
This is the same good opening. Over tempo, threatening if left alone, and then a solid 3-drop. It's about as good as this deck can get. I could have frozen his face. Give this thing a chance. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it.
I will.
Does this still freeze his face if he's immune? It doesn't, right? I don't think it does. He swings. Really? Huh.
I spy with my little eye.
Something need doing?
Spotted!
Time runs out on me.
Work.
Me not shady.
That's cool.
The exit is this way. A dark deed to defy death.
Okay.
No waves can sink this ship.
Hey, I got you, friend.
You shady.
Job done.
Okay. Get some small synergies. Almost everything we draw is going to be big from. Almost. You got like 2 small cards left in the deck. So, from his perspective, we're losing steam. He may win on card advantage. But from our perspective, we can wait.
The wails of these caverns chill me.
It's going to be okay.
You shady.
You shady!
Yeah, okay.
Shady!
So it's motion denied. After we play 3 cards, we take 6 damage.
The Dark Lady did not commit this unspeakable act.
Okay.
It's going to be okay.
Gonna have a very cheap beast.
You are not welcome here.
Time for the finishing touch.
What to do?
Let's see, what do I take?
It's going to be okay.
Time runs out already.
All ends with death.
Just keep casting!
Okay.
I have things you...
No! Bad, 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 bad. That's fine. Very bad. Seven, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. That worked out. Okay. And that's game. Alright. So we got to the end. We won pretty much by card advantage. We were up on card advantage, up on board, and up on everything. But he got close. He had a lot of stuff designed to deal a lot of damage to finish me off, but he never got the early tempo. And we don't have a fast tempo deck. And he had a decent tempo start. You just couldn't capitalize.
Jaina versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. Mm-hmm. Ah, Code Case is good. I'll keep Code Case. I'll go slow if I need to. No, we'll go fast.
I lead from the front. All ends with death.
I could coin out a Mankirk, but I'm kind of scared of him buffing this thing.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
That thing is too dangerous. Uh-huh. Because of crap like this. Because of crap like this. Could have saved it. Decided not to. Like, I could have just cold cased and then played Ice Hoop and just, you know, kind of did normal stuff.
Nicole can't stop me. Neither can you.
This is probably the best value I'm going to get out of this card. If he has a way to kill it, he's going to kill it anyway. There is no good time to play this card. I'm trying to set up a Deathborn. So it was either Frostweave or it was this. Frostweave would have set it up pretty well too, but I think my ping may give away my Deathborn. So I'm hoping he just, like, sets up here, right? And then I can just, like, Deathborn in peace. That's the goal, at least. Is Merp's gonna stay up all weekend for D4 beta? I don't think he cares that much. Yeah. And meanwhile, if he just throws everything into this, that's a win too, right? This 210 doesn't get more value than that. It'll just Deathborn later. Yeah.
The wails of these caverns chill.
Love the cold. Got cold feet.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I kind of give away the Deathborn like that, but he still has to believe that I have it.
Pick me! Pick me!
Which he clearly does not.
I wonder.
Shiver!
Got cold feet.
Not good enough of a Deathborn. I get 3. And I had decent trades on the board. Like, it's a fine Deathborn, especially if you're looking at it as in, like, oh, it's to a priest. But I feel like I can get more.
One Sunday get you after I'm done.
Or if you go face with the 2-1. Okay, but then you leave his, like, 6-4 up. I don't copy cards from the opponent, so that's literally a useless card.
I wonder.
You want it? I got it.
These are due back tomorrow.
Psychic detective coming through!
Yeah, okay.
I'll get him.
You can't stop this snowstorm.
I'm undead, not dead.
This feels...
What to
I'm just
do,
gonna life sentence that.
what to do.
It's just go time.
Time runs out on me. Already attacked.
It is just go time. We have a lot of cards. He has not a lot of cards. Our cards are face-oriented. Yeah. 5-1. By the way, we haven't played Tel'Thuzad once. And we only have one opportunity to play him, and we chose not to. It's also not that good of a Kel'Thuzad deck. We only have 2 cards that does Kel'Thuzad stuff. And we only have 1 card that actually generates a spell. The rest just draw spells from our deck. Here's my phone.
Something minutes.
Just handing it over to you.
Thanks. What's setting up my computer?
I don't know. So what's up, chat? How's it going tonight? This deck is going 5-1, which is pretty decent in this meta. Been getting decent luck. Until now, that was not good luck.
The wails of these caverns.
You just walked up a lot of stairs. I'm in this terrible spot where I'm enjoying the meta, but I'm averaging 1.5 wins. Oh, Star Wall.
R wall XXXXXX. Oh yeah, St. Patty's Day. Look at his card back.
Oh, is it this weekend?
It's today.
Oh, St. Patty's Day today.
It's a lucky day.
2 discovers to 0? That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
We're doing Corvus, right? The thing
Yes.
with the question.
Yes, we are doing Corvus. Oh, God! This is awful. I didn't even know this was a card, by the way. I don't know how many of you knew this was a card. I don't know what set this is from. I don't know what the hell's happening here.
What the plague? Gladly.
I could life sentence, but it seems like a good time to use Gangplank. So I will.
You cannot quell our flames.
Spoiler zone.
Do you hear?
Hey, I got you, friend.
Okay. I guess that's a thing.
Spoiler zone.
Can it just, like, remain? Well, I suppose that's the best we could have hoped for. Because, okay, we could have Ice Hooped and Arcane Bolted. And then he'd have to throw them all into the Ice Hoop Protector and see. But, I don't know. It just didn't seem like that would actually get a lot done either.
The cold can't stop me, neither can you.
I feel like this is just a loss. He's still buffed up for the next fire spell, whatever that it is. Like, once we don't do anything on turn 2, it's just really hard. Oh, okay. Well, at least he had a useless card. Okay. Not gonna lie. It's kind of weird. Oh, so I don't get Divine Shields on everything. I see. Alright, a little less weird.
What to do? What to do?
You want it? I got it.
Yes. I will do this.
Let's see, what do I take?
I've already played a Cold Case, right? No, I haven't played a Cold Case. It's still this. It's still the largest card.
Cold feet. Push them back.
And who knows? The Rune of the Archmage may cast something.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Okay.
Got cold feet.
Time runs out on me.
That wasn't bad. I want to keep my life sentence in case he plays a big thing, and then I have
Noxramas shall be cleansed.
stuff. This is my fireball here. So I have a fireball that's 9 damage. Yes, I have lethal. 3, that's 6, 9, 10, 11. I have lethal plus 1 damage. Well, that turned around. And honestly, it was turning around before the Rune of the Archmage. Like, the Rune of the Archmage was good, but it was, I don't think, necessary for that. If I just, like, life sentenced it and, like, play tempo, he's still... It's still really hard for him to, like, actually kill me.
Turning tides. What's with your mind?
Yes.
Diver help? Yes, Diver was the big swing. Like, we took the hit, we played Diver, we froze stuff, we did stuff. So by the time we actually got Rune the Archmage, it was like, yeah, I mean, we needed to have some stuff, but it didn't have to be anywhere near that good. And we just needed Rune of the Archmage to, like, not super miss, right? And it didn't super miss. Drew a bunch of cards, one of which was a card that gave us lethal, even though, again, I don't think we needed lethal that turn. We could have, like, just done random stuff for a couple turns and not lose the game and slowly chipped away at him. In the mid to late game, he seemed to not have much of a mind for tempo as the classic Mage dies with full hand. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing in the mid to late game. He was, like, trying to find options, but, like, we out-tempoed him very easily.
My sorcery will prevail. Knowledge.
Because remember,
is
at one
power.
point, we had a 6-2 on the board and nothing else. And then he drew a bunch of cards and, like, barely flipped the board. If he flips the board there, we just kind of lose. Or we wait until we get Archmage, and then the Archmage actually has to do something. Okay. Okay.
I smell blood.
And he's back. Point out some Frostweaves.
Me not shady.
Oh, let's just ping that.
The wails
That was
of
pretty
these
good.
caverns chill me.
Not a frost spell. Okay. That works. I will take 3 damage to the face.
The wails of these caverns chill me.
Love the cold! You can't stop this snowstorm!
So we have our combo next turn. Arcanist, Cone of Cold. That'll deal 3 damage to everything.
Sweet frost!
I don't need Arcanist, Cone of Cold yet.
Sweet frost!
One shot. I wonder.
You want it? I got it.
Time runs out on me.
Shiver!
You got the wrong guy, pal.
Mm-hmm.
What's yours will be mine in due time.
Mm-hmm.
What to do? What to do?
All ends with death.
The Queen's power is beyond your comprehension.
Okay.
I hope this fits on the
Okay.
ship.
Goes face. Uh-huh.
I bet you can do this!
For the Dark Lord!
Okay, I still have... Oh, I was about to say, I still have the card of... I don't have the card advantage. Okay.
No waves can sink this ship.
Cool, 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 cool.
I've been practicing!
Where are all of his spells? That somehow changed everything. Now I have to push because he gave us the tempo and got all the card advantage. We have a Battlegrounds Masters, Battle Master, so we can push. But... Okay. That's fine. Oh, come on! Come on. Come on. Gotta beat a caverns.
Just a scratch.
Thank you.
Strike harder.
I've been practicing.
Turning tides.
Huh? So, you know what?
Be here?
You can go. Or you can go down. It's your call. And he has the Flame Strike. Oh my god. This guy got really, really good random cards, by the way. Like, all these are just random cards from the Sunwell. Bye.
Say hi to Legend Heart.
Oh. I don't know, you're waving at me. He has a decent deck and good RNG. Yeah, exactly. He has a decent deck, but like very good RNG. I don't think it's time to start hitting face yet. Putting him down to 15 doesn't really change the equation. Like, I still don't have lethal the next turn. We're not that far behind on cards. But we already lost our big combo because we used the Arcanist already. The Arcanist, by the way, has been super good in this deck. And we only have like 2 combos with it. Sorry, 3 combos.
Mage. Wait, unless that's a rogue.
Oh my god, he got an assassinate from the Sunwell too? This guy's Sunwell is just like filled with super good cards. I don't know how else to put it. Gonna Blizzard next. Lever some of my life. Oh, good. He draws cards. That's fine. So we're going to Blizzard, then we're going to Deathborn, and then he's going to die. That is the goal.
Let's see, what do I take?
Can you bring me a Coke Zero? Okay. Easy lethal? Oh yeah, I didn't even see the lethal. Good call. Good call. I seriously would have missed that lethal, guys. You guys are like, easy lethal. I'm like, huh? Good call. I was like looking for the best way to set up this Deathborn still. Real chat lethal? Uh-huh, it was a real lethal. And it was an easy lethal. I would have just missed it. Because I wasn't thinking about, you know, the 5 damage I had on the board that could go face. 7-1. I'll still be here.
Jaina versus the Lich King.
The past is dead.
Knowledge is power.
Like, I don't know, people have kids and they're like, oh, I love my kid so much. I'm like, I don't know, maybe when they're a person. But when they're like, post-fetus, we'll see. But I think there's a limit on how much I can possibly feel for a baby in the first, like, 3 months.
Were you followed? The wails of these caverns.
Let's go.
Love the cold.
Perfect. Frostweave Dungeoneers.
Fellow man.
They're basically tempo cards.
Right.
The wails of these caverns chill.
Love the cold. Sweet frost. Job done.
Shiver!
Sweet frost. Sweet frost. Sweet frost.
Let's see what he comes up with. I don't feel the need to use it. It's the same, like the same result. I just have a 2-1 on the board instead of a 1-1 freeze.
Go forth and defile these lands.
What is this? Kidnap? It's gonna be kidnapped. Well, I can't really do anything because I'm trying to Deathborn next turn. So, fine. Kidnap it. Oh, no, he's just drawing 2 cards. I guess I should have, like, Rhyme-Tongued and Frozen Touched. Yeah, in retrospect, I should have Rhyme-Tongued and Frozen Touched.
Destiny calls to you.
Okay.
Time runs out on me.
Let's see, what do I take?
I have Deathborn, I have Cold Case, I know that my health is not at the bottom, and I don't feel like I'll have a card advantage issue.
Me have that for you.
Leave bones, please.
Like, okay. I'll play you on card advantage. Like, he's not actually... Yeah, he's not actually gaining stuff. He's just kind of treading ground. Like, you see?
The cold can't stop me. Neither can you.
Like, he's doing that. The only way he does that is if he's secretly building up something that will turn the board into whatever. And we have a Deathborn, Arcanite, whatever combo, so we don't care about that. So if he's doing that, he's going to lose. If he's secretly going for card advantage, it's currently not working. He still has the card advantage way heavier than that. Because we're making up for it by just getting better trades than he is. Even though he's generating more cards than we are. Mm-hmm.
For the Dark Lord! Owning the village!
Got cold feet.
I still got a Blizzard with the Arcanite. Like, I still haven't used my big combo. That was, like, too good of a Deathborn to pass up.
Stone Legion, to me!
Cool.
Turning tides. Let's rid your life.
GG. We're crafting Golden Kel'Thuzad when this goes 12. Easy MVP. Yup. I mean, this is the card that's doing it all. This 8-1 run. In none of the wins was he in our hand and playable. None of the wins. Literal 0.
Jaina versus Jaina.
Knowledge is power of the very best kind.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
I lead from the front!
To be fair, one Cold Case and one Deathborn is not the best for Kel'Thuzad. That's about average in a deck. You're not likely to get more skeletons than that.
Push them behind!
Turning tides. Let's rid your life.
Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Wow.
Turning tides. Let's rid your life.
Whatever he does here, we Ice Hoof and go face. Or just Ice Hoof.
The cold can't stop me. Neither can you.
What's the thing covering Coke? The Yeti Cozy. These things keep this Coke cold for like, I don't know, half a day, like 12 hours. I don't know how I lived without one of these, actually. Because I drink real slow. Like, it takes me at least minimum 2 hours to finish a Coke Zero.
Turning tides will switch your mind.
Okay. Kind of weird.
It's going to be okay.
Do you hear that cold feet? Job done.
Kel'Thuzad rest, summon 2. That's still going to be our best play on 8. There's nothing else we can do. We're just playing Kel'Thuzad next turn. Because we need to be aggressive and go for his face. But we don't have the firepower to do that. Kel'Thuzad equal lose. Yeah. Every time we have a playable Kel'Thuzad in our hand, we lose. I mean, this isn't Kel'Thuzad's fault at all. It's actually a pretty good draw on the last turn. But, he has a equal deck to us so far, and I have a feeling it's going to be a better deck than us. Like, he's already shown what is near our top end. Yeah, alright.
Time runs out on me.
Falter, fall, succumb to the eternal cold. Feel his eye. Got cold feet.
Like, going face there would have taken him down 4 health. It's just not enough.
No waves can sink this ship.
Stop this snowstorm.
Should have pinged first. Doesn't matter. Not gonna have a mana issue. Yeah, this is what I mean by he just has a better deck than we have. Like, what are you gonna do about that?
What to do? What to do?
Like, you didn't generate that. You just had it.
The wails of these caverns chill me.
Yeah. There's just kind of nothing we can do.
A cold, unforgiving struggle.
Alright. He spreads out. We top deck Deathborn. That's not spreading. It's kind of spreading out. We did top deck Deathborn. This is all about as good as it could possibly go. Like, that could not have gone better. Do we have any chance at this? Next one has to be Ethereal Conjurer into Archmage. Would also help if we top deck Ogre, you know, before that. Can Umbral Gaze give us any game-winning cards? Oh. Okay, if he's doing that, that means we've already lost. That means he has lethal next turn.
Me tusks won't stop shattering.
Yeah. None of this will possibly help. Yeah, none of this will help. Let's see what's on the bottom of our deck. Cone of Cold would have helped. Ethereal Conjurer was one of our outs.
Time runs out on me.
Like, they really need to nerf the offering rate of Frozen Touch. This is, like, so predictable and so not fun. On either side. Like, is Hunter overpowered? Oh yeah? Why not give it plus 50%? And then allow you to do 2 fireballs on 1 turn? I mean, to be fair, 90% of Mage wins are total bullshit. So it doesn't really even matter. Like, if 75% of wins in this meta is bullshit, for a Mage, it's gotta be 90. Over 90. So if it's not Frozen Touch, it was gonna be something else. It was gonna be some Discover into some ridiculousness, or it was gonna be Deathborn. Like, it was gonna be something that was gonna be very low skill. And very high luck. Or just very high drafting luck. The Storm says, do you ever see Ratsma anymore? Dude, I've seen Ratsma once my whole life. When we were at TwitchCon. Sorry, BlizzCon. I don't even think I saw him at TwitchCon.
Knowledge is power.
By the time I went to TwitchCon, he was already not going to TwitchCon. That's kind of sad. We're like internet people, right? Like, you don't see people in real life. It's weird. I don't know how this card can exist. Don't be buffed, don't be buffed, don't be buffed. Oh, it's the buff one. Oh, okay. Alright, alright. I could live with this.
I lead from the front.
Like, this is fine.
Fellow man. No, that's not right.
Please, help me find Ogre.
Come on, right there for you.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I guess that's what it takes to be an 8-2 warrior. Okay.
Pick me!
Wow. Mm-hmm. We have to figure out a way to push without cards to push. At least we have a life sentence.
Do you take me for an ordinary mage?
Oh, that's fine. He has no spells. I think I need to be smarter with my life sentences.
What to do? Strike! Then strike harder!
Like, he plays that as a 5/5, I'll play this as a 5/5. Get some damage on his face. Mm-hmm.
We're going on a dangerous voyage. You in?
Okay.
Succumb to the eternal cold.
I do have a fireball in my hand. Yeah, not a lot of murlocs. That feels desperate to me. I think he's done. Yeah, it's GG. You play with fire, you die by the fire. It didn't give him good cards, and, you know, he relied on it. Is there any Twitch streamer you wish you had more connection to? Zero Storm? I think it is the not really secret of this stream that I've been a Twitch streamer now for like, what, like 8, 9 years? Has it been 10? Hasn't been 10. It's been like 8 or 9 years. Let's say 8 years. After being a streamer for 8 years, I don't watch Twitch. Like, not ever. I'll watch Twitch sometimes. As in, like, in a month, I'll probably watch a grand total of 2 to 3 hours of Twitch. That's the extent to which I watch Twitch. So, are there Twitch streamers I wish I had more connection to? Like, yeah, a lot of people I wish, you know, I could be closer with, but not because they're Twitch streamers, right? It's because we know them from, like, the arena community. In terms of actual Twitch streamers who don't play Hearthstone Arena, I don't know any of them. Like, I know the super famous ones. Like, as in I know who they are. So I just keep this around? No, I need a 3-drop or something. 9-win Rogue, what would they have? What would they have? I feel like we're gonna get randomly generated to hell. What do you think a warrior was supposed to do against a mage? Put pressure on? Put a lot of pressure on? He did it. He was not using his mana effectively at all. He just, like, didn't draw the cards like that. And it's not like he had a Fires of Zinashari in his deck. He got it from a school teacher. Like, his normal plan, whatever it was that got him there, that wasn't it. His normal plan was the aggro plan. And we didn't have a lot of defenses either. It just did not come together for him.
You can't stop this snowstorm.
And when it didn't come together for him, rather than stick with it, I don't know what his other options were, right? But he chose Fires of Zinashari, which is an anti-tempo play. And then he just kind of went with it. And it did not work at all. It was very terrible. He got, like, objectively terrible cards from Fires of Zinashari.
I will.
Here am Minor.
Echoes unforgiving structure.
Jackpot incoming? Uh-huh. Rogues always win jackpots against me.
Naxxramas never lacks corpses.
You know, that's not bad. I have to use the Frozen Touch against him. That is not a bad play. You never want to use the Frozen Touch that early, but... my other play was to Cone of Cold and ping. And then, like, trade or something. No, it would just be Cone of Cold and ping, and then hope he spreads out like an idiot. And then we get Deathborn. No?
Sweet frost!
The cold can't stop me, neither can you.
Everybody has this double cross thing. It's like, fine, you pay 2 mana, you drew 2 cards the next turn. Whatever. I got a freeze behind your weapon, and I've frozen your weapon, so you need to deal direct damage through a taunt to get rid of this freeze. And I have another card that will generate more freezes. Next turn is almost certainly going to be Cone of Cold Baba Naga no matter what he does. Like, it's hard for me to imagine it being anything else. Even if he just plays one big minion. Oh! Ah. Of course.
Turning tides.
Like I said, it's hard for me to imagine it being anything else.
Sanity unwinds.
I bet you can do this.
This is where we're going.
Succumb to the eternal cold.
This is where we're going. Was that a bit of an intense response? We have nothing to play. Our other play was to ping his face. Like, do you think we're going to win on card advantage? No, we're pushing. All we got is pushing. Because he had so many cards in his hand, we couldn't do anything else. This was our only play because we knew we lost the card advantage game already.
Me not shady.
That was a rather fortunate card to get.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
If he can't kill that, Battlegrounds Battlemaster is a win. Either of my life sentences is a win. Oh, come on! Well, that sucks. These are not it. We've already played all our stuff. We have to Ethereal Conjure our way out of this. We have nothing else. Oh, or whatever the Shadow spell is, I guess could be good.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
You do have to kill that.
No waves can sink this ship.
You can kill all damage without Blizzard. Yeah, but why would I do that?
Bringing the party!
Why would I not go face and get some damage?
The exit is this way.
No taunt. GG. Otherwise I ping him twice and he's dead, right? And he can't kill me the next turn. Alright, 10 wins. Well, let's go. Can we put this on YouTube last night? Last night, I mean, it's not our last arena. I'll play another arena on Sunday. But that's it. That's all the arena for this season. We're doing Diablo 4 next Friday night, Druid, and then only Light Forges after that until the big card valuation stream, which is going to be the Sunday before the launch. So I think that's the 9th, and then the launch is at 11. Let's end on a good note. On the bright side, I think we've gotten past most of the mages, because the mage is in that, like, 5-win to 9-win zone, right? Like, that's your mage zone. See, after you're past here, you're no longer facing as many mages. Like, once we got past that, you immediately started seeing, like, a lot of other, you know, classes. But you are a mage? Yeah, and I don't get here as mage all that often.
Not shady.
He full mulliganed. Maybe he has nothing.
Hey, I got you, friend. You shady.
That was worth it.
What is it? All ends with
That's just better than a Death Sand cultist. Cool. What is Shadow Wars? If a minion died this turn. Well, you know what? A minion's actually not gonna die this turn. Oh, unless I go face at the 5/5. That don't seem worth it.
What to do? What to do?
No waves can sink this ship. Gink.
for the Dark Lord!
So he doesn't seem like he's a fast deck. He's a shaman, so he can't possibly draw a lot. So how is he here? Huh? Like, how did he get here?
A thirst beyond death.
It's very confusing, right?
A thirst beyond death.
Time runs out on me.
Let us light away. You are not welcome here.
This can't be good.
I guess he is a tempo deck? It's like a failed one?
Strike! Then strike harder.
For the Dark Lord!
That feels good.
I let him have the board for a few turns to see what he does, and he doesn't do anything.
You want it? I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll lead from the front.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know what his thing is. I do not understand how this shaman was 10-2. That was not enough good cards. And it was not quite aggro enough. Even if he had a better start. Like, because he had to get through all the mages, too. You know? Alright, 11-2. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to our first run in the standard meta. Also, the second to last run that we are playing in this meta. Play one more on Sunday. I had to put one on YouTube in this meta at least. It's a mage, top class, as you know, as usual. It's not a particularly great draft. This Kel'Thuzad won us like no, the Kel'Thuzad didn't win us a game, right? Did it? Was our other loss the Kel'Thuzad game? No, Kel'Thuzad won us one game. But it's really just kind of because we don't support it that well, and most decks don't. The Deathborn's amazing, just by itself. It wins games. Ethereal Conjurer snagged a couple games, and a lot of the times it's just like frozen touches and just hitting face. It's this meta. Like, if you're playing Mage, nothing you do matters that much. But you guys see the progression in which there was this period between like 5 and, I don't know, 9 wins or 8 wins where it was just all mages. And that happens every time. And then you get past that and mages become just kind of like any other class again. Because that's when the RNG makes mages inconsistent, right? Whereas the other class are only able to get past all those mages with like honestly ridiculous decks.
I must protect the wild.
Knowledge is power.
Fine. These are fine.
Claims the cold tooth mine.
Good.
The wails of these caverns chill me.
Perfect. I like that. That's a good pick. Like this combo. You guys ever see this combo? Mankirk into Bring the Wife out. Just some good stuff. Just some good stuff.
Turning tides will twist your mind.
Don't have it. There's only one way for him to come back. So the question is just, do you have it?
Can we
He does not have it.
to compromise?
That should be GG.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright. Maybe not. Okay, let's see how much you can heal.
Our gift of frost shields us.
The strong flourish. It's only natural.
Okay, so this is 6, 7, 8. Yep, that works.
I bet you can do this.
GG.
You are something else.
And that's lethal. That was way too strong of a start for us. He obviously had really good deck, really good setup, you know. But he did nothing on turn 2. He had to trade something, and he was clearly a tempo deck. And we super tempoed out and got Mankirk both bodies out by turn 3. So we pushed. And he did a really good job of almost, you know, getting there and making us start top decking for stuff. But not quite. 12-win run. Iconothorpe says no one won the bet. Really? Nobody bet 12 wins? I didn't bet 12 wins. Like I was saying, this is a below average mage deck. I'm convinced of it. Or at least an average mage deck. There's no way this is an above average mage deck. And once again, Kel'Thuzad, not a part of victories. I think overall, Kel'Thuzad has probably been our worst card performance-wise. Right? Like, all these cards seem useful. Like, Death's Head Cultist seemed like it was way more useful than Kel'Thuzad. And it's not even like Kel'Thuzad came in early and, like, was a rock in our hand. Kel'Thuzad just, like, never showed up in any of the games. And when he did show up, it was, like, pretty worthless compared to anything else.